Have you ever looked in the mirror and let out a quiet sigh? By the time we reach our 50s or 60s, the silver strands start showing. Our skin tells stories through little lines, and our waistlines may not be what they once were. And so, we often reach for loose, dark clothes, things that cover us up instead of celebrating who we are. Over time, fashion, something that used to spark joy and excitement when we stepped out, starts to feel like something we hide behind. I know that feeling because so many women have shared it with me. They'll say, "At my age, I just need to wear something safe. There's nothing left to dress up for." But here's the truth. Right now, in this stage of life, we carry a beauty that no 20-year-old could ever have. It's the beauty of experience, of wisdom, of a soul that's weathered life's storms and still shines with strength. Fashion is not just fabric. Fashion is a language. Every dress, every cut, every color is a way of telling our story without saying a word. So why would we choose to fade into the background when our 50s and 60s are the very years we deserve to shine the most? Think back to the last time you wore a dress that made you walk into a room with confidence, when people turned to look, not because of your age, but because of your presence. Do you remember that feeling? Today, I want to help you find that feeling again, not with over-the-top trends, not by trying to look like someone younger, but through smart, timeless choices, styles that make women in their 50s and 60s look elegant, radiant, and most importantly, true to themselves. In this video, I'll be sharing 6 types of skirts that can completely transform how you see yourself. 6 styles designed for wisdom, for confidence, and for this incredible chapter of life, where beauty doesn't fade, it deepens. So if you're ready to rediscover the joy of dressing beautifully, let's begin. And don't forget to join me here at Bold After 50, a place where we celebrate confidence, style, and the unstoppable beauty of women in midlife. The A-line skirt, your versatile best friend. Have you ever stood in front of a closet full of clothes and still sighed, "I've got nothing to wear"? Once we hit our 50s or 60s, that happens more often than we expect. Because at this stage, it's not just about covering our bodies. We want clothes that feel comfortable, that give us confidence, and that bring a touch of elegance. And that's why I want to start today's journey with a style that may seem simple, but has incredible power, the A-line skirt. My first memory with an A-line skirt. I still remember the very first time I tried on an A-line skirt. I had just turned 52. Honestly, I was hesitant. I was used to wearing loose, dark dresses, anything to hide a stomach that wasn't as flat as it used to be. But then a close friend handed me a soft teal A-line skirt and said, "Just try it." So I did, and I was surprised. The way it gently hugged my waist, then flowed out in that classic A shape. It made my body look more balanced without feeling tight or uncomfortable. I stood in front of the mirror and realized I was standing taller, walking with more presence. Just one skirt, and it awakened a confidence I hadn't felt in years. I know many of you can relate. We often tell ourselves, "Those days of looking beautiful are behind me." But the truth is, with the right silhouette, we realize that beauty never leaves us. It just transforms, and we can still shine in a way that feels authentic and seasoned. Why the A-line skirt works so well for women over 50. It flatters without squeezing. The A-line hugs the waist lightly and then flares out, creating that classic A shape. This highlights your waist while gracefully skimming over the midsection and hips. You don't have to force yourself into something body-hugging to show off your curves. The A-line does it gently. It gives natural elegance. At 50 or 60, we don't need to be flashy or overly sexy. What we crave is grace, subtlety, and quiet confidence. The A-line skirt provides exactly that. It says polished and sophisticated the moment you put it on. It's versatile. Work, dinner, family gatherings, you name it. The A-line skirt fits right in. Swap out a few accessories, and you can go from a daytime meeting to an evening out. Pair it with a crisp white blouse for the office, then switch to a silky top and necklace for dinner. It's comfortable. No one wants to feel restricted. The A-line strikes a balance, fitted enough to flatter, but roomy enough to move with ease. You can sit for hours at a party or walk around town without tugging at your outfit. Color your secret energy boost. One thing I always tell my clients, color is energy. And too often, women over 50 default to black or gray because they feel safe. But brighter colors can light up your face, brighten your smile, and bring back that sparkle in your eyes. With an A-line skirt, try shades like teal green refreshing and youthful, soft yellow warm and full of life, blush pink sweet, feminine but not over the top, cream white timeless, pure and easy to accessorize. Picture yourself in a soft yellow A-line skirt, meeting friends for coffee on a sunny morning. You walk in, and the whole room seems to notice, not because you're trying to stand out, but because that color makes you glow effortlessly. Fabrics and accessories, small details, big difference. Fabrics, look for cotton silk blends, quality linen, or light crepe. These materials hold their shape, breathe well, and feel comfortable against the skin. Accessories, a slim belt at the waist, a pair of kitten heels, or a lightweight silk scarf draped over your shoulders. These little touches elevate the whole look. Jewelry, you don't need much. Pearl earrings or a delicate necklace are enough. Simplicity is the secret to lasting elegance. A timeless friend. The A-line skirt is not a passing trend. It's been around for decades and will always be relevant. That's what makes it special. It's like an old friend who's always there when you need a boost of confidence. At 50 or 60, we don't have to chase every trend. What we want is the reassurance that when we walk out the door, we are showing up as the very best version of ourselves. And that's exactly what the A-line skirt delivers. If the A-line skirt gives us stability and polish, the next style brings something completely different, movement and a playful kind of grace, almost like music in motion. I'm talking about the pleated midi skirt, a piece that can make us feel like we're dancing, even when we're just walking down the street. And I have a feeling just hearing pleated skirt already brings a smile to some of your faces because it reminds us of youth and joy. Let's dive into that next. The wrap dress, a friend to your curves. Have you ever stood in front of the mirror and thought, where did my waistline go? Where did those curves I used to love disappear to? So many women in their 50s and 60s shy away from fitted dresses, worried their bodies aren't as trim as they once were. But here's what I want to tell you. Your curves haven't disappeared, they've just changed. And there's one style of dress that knows exactly how to honor those changes and flatter them in the most elegant way. The wrap dress. A true story, one dress, one smile restored. I once worked with a client, 56 years old, who told me, I can't wear dresses anymore. Every time I try one on, all I see are flaws. I handed her a simple wine-red wrap dress in a soft silk fabric. At first, she hesitated, but finally she slipped it on. When she walked out of the fitting room, she stood in front of the mirror for a long time. Her hand rested gently on her waist, the place where the dress tied softly, creating a natural curve. The skirt draped smoothly over her hips, flowing without clinging. She turned to me, and then she smiled, a smile she later admitted she hadn't seen on her own face in years. Just one dress, but it brought her confidence back to life. Why the wrap dress is perfect for women over 50. It's flexible for every body. The adjustable tie makes it forgiving. Whether your weight goes up or down a little, the wrap dress still fits beautifully. Few other styles give that kind of comfort. It flatters the waist without being fussy. Instead of squeezing you into rigid seams, the wrap simply highlights the waist and then relaxes over the hips and thighs. Your curves are there, just softer and more natural. It's subtly sexy. That overlapping front often creates a little slit as you walk, just enough to show a hint of leg, never too much. For women in midlife, it's the perfect balance, confident without trying too hard. It works for every occasion. For work, a neutral wrap dress, beige, gray, navy with a blazer. For casual days, a floral wrap with low sandals. For evenings, a satin wrap in emerald or wine red paired with sleek heels. Colors, fabrics, and accessories. Colors. Want to stand out? Go for wine red, emerald green, or gold. Want to keep it soft? Choose blush pink, mint, or beige. Want a power look? Black, navy, or deep plum always deliver. Fabrics. Silk or satin, elegant and fluid, perfect for evenings. Cotton blends, cool and practical for daytime. Viscose, lightweight with a beautiful drape. Accessories, a slim belt to accent the waist. A short necklace or long earrings to complement the V-neckline. Shoes, low heels for comfort, stilettos for a dressier look. The feeling that makes it special. The magic of the wrap dress isn't just in the cut or the color, it's in how it makes you feel. There's something powerful about tying that sash around your waist. It's like giving yourself a little hug. And then catching your reflection and realizing, oh, I'm still here, the strong, beautiful, confident woman I've always been. Yes, our bodies change with time, but our worth never does. The wrap dress is a reminder we don't need to go back to our 20s to feel attractive. In fact, it's our experience, our grace, and our maturity that make us captivating in a way youth never could. If the wrap dress is the gentle friend that celebrates your curves, then the next style is the one that brings music to your steps. I'm talking about the pleated midi skirt, a piece that makes every walk feel like a dance, filling you with energy and joy. And I know, just hearing pleated skirt probably already makes some of you smile, because it brings back memories of feeling light and carefree. Let's explore that next. Pleated midi and maxi skirts, steps that carry music. Have you ever wished that even a simple walk could feel a little bit like music? By the time we reach our 50s or 60s, maybe we don't run or skip the way we used to, but we still long for every step to feel graceful, light, and full of life. That's exactly what pleated midi skirts and maxi skirts bring us. They're not just clothes, they're rhythm in fabric. My memory of a pleated midi, a whisper of youth. I remember the first time I slipped on a pleated midi skirt. It was for a casual reunion with old friends. As I walked into the cafe, one of them exclaimed, "You look 10 years younger." That's when I realized the magic of those tiny pleats swaying around my legs. The pleated midi feels like an old friend, always fresh, no matter your age. It's like moving in a gentle waltz, flowing, elegant, and softening both body and spirit. Why the pleated midi works beautifully at 50-60. Natural movement. With every step, the pleats flutter as if you're dancing. No other skirt has that same playful grace, slimming effect. The vertical pleats create length and make the legs appear longer and leaner. Versatility. For work, choose a neutral midi with a blazer. For casual outings, a floral midi with a simple tee. For evenings, a satin pleated midi with heels. Comfort with elegance. It's structured enough to look polished but loose enough to move freely. You can sit, walk, or mingle without ever feeling restricted. The maxi skirt, poetry in every step. If the pleated midi is music, then the maxi skirt is poetry. I love wearing one on beach walks. The way the long hem brushes the breeze, the way each step leaves a soft print in the sand. There's something inherently romantic and serene about it. A maxi doesn't have to scream for attention. Just walking in the golden light of sunset, the flow of the fabric alone creates quiet elegance. Why the maxi is perfect at this stage of life. Graceful coverage. Maxi skirts fall past the knee or to the ankle, covering what you want while keeping femininity intact. Shape without pressure. Many maxis cinch gently at the waist, then release into a soft drape. It's flattering without ever feeling forced. Freedom in movement. Unlike shorter skirts, maxis give you a sense of ease. Each step feels calm, confident, and grounded. Style for any mood. Casual, cotton maxi with sandals. Chic, chiffon maxi with a light jacket. Formal, metallic satin maxi with statement jewelry. Practical tips for both styles. Colors. Pleated midi, pastels, blush, mint, or small prints to brighten your look. Maxi, rich tones, chocolate brown, navy, plum, or metallics, silver, bronze, gold for evenings. Fabrics. Midi, chiffon, light silk, or satin. Maxi, cotton for daytime, satin or chiffon for dressier settings. Accessories. Midi, delicate bracelet, kitten heels, or slim strap sandals. Maxi, a narrow belt to define the waist, a soft scarf, or a long necklace. The emotion they bring. Some days we rush out the door in whatever's easiest. But then there are days we choose a pleated midi or a flowing maxi, and something shifts. We're reminded that we deserve to take that extra moment for ourselves. Watching the skirt move as we walk can stir old memories of youthful spins on a dance floor or the light-hearted twirl of a younger version of ourselves. We're not trying to go back in time. Instead, we're weaving that sweetness into who we are now. The midi and the maxi aren't just clothes. They're rhythm and poetry. They remind us that life at 50 or 60 is still rich, still beautiful, and still full of reasons to shine. If the midi and maxi skirts are about rhythm and poetry, the next style takes us in a whole new direction, boldness and edge. I'm talking about the asymmetrical skirt, where unexpected cuts become a statement. Women over 50 aren't just elegant, they are daring too. Let's explore that next. The asymmetrical skirt, daring to be different. How many times have you heard someone say, "At your age, just keep it simple. Don't wear anything too bold"? Society often expects women in their 50s or 60s to dress safe, modest, even a little bland. But I believe it's at this very stage of life that we've earned the right to express our individuality. And no skirt does that better than the asymmetrical skirt, a piece that breaks the rules and says, "I'm still interesting, I'm still fresh, and I'm not afraid to stand out." A true story, the dress that made the whole party turn. I once designed an outfit for a woman in her early 60s, a retired teacher who adored the arts. She told me, "I want something that feels new, not the same old-style people expect from someone my age." We chose a smoky gray chiffon asymmetrical skirt, shorter in the front and flowing longer in the back. When she walked into her daughter's birthday party, every head turned. Not because the skirt was shocking or strange, but because it radiated her confidence and creativity. After the party, she told me with a smile, "It's been years since I felt noticed, not for my age, but for my style." Why the asymmetrical skirt is perfect for women over 50. It breaks the monotony. Midlife doesn't have to mean wearing the same safe outfits over and over. An asymmetrical cut adds surprise and freshness to your look. It creates unique movement. Uneven hems move in unexpected ways, catching the eye with every step. It's dynamic, lively, and unforgettable. It expresses individuality. The asymmetrical skirt is more than fashion, it's a statement. I dare to be different. My age doesn't define me. It works with different styles. Elegant, chiffon in neutral tones with a blazer. Artistic, bold prints or abstract patterns. Glamorous, jewel-toned satin, emerald, ruby, sapphire, colors, fabrics, and accessories. Colors. Subtle, smoky gray, beige, navy, bold, wine red, amethyst purple, cobalt blue. Edgy, black with metallic accents like silver or gold. Fabrics. Chiffon or silk, soft, flowing, feminine. Crepe or organza, more structured, giving sharp lines. Satin, glossy and perfect for evening events. Accessories. Since the skirt itself is the highlight, keep accessories minimal. Long earrings, a slim bracelet, or a simple belt is plenty. Shoes. Strappy heels for elegance or ankle boots for a modern edge. Confidence makes it work. Many women hesitate to try asymmetrical skirts. Worried people might say they are trying too hard or dressing too young. But here's the truth. Beauty has no age. With confidence, any style can be the right style. The asymmetrical skirt doesn't just make you noticeable. It declares that women in their 50s and 60s are still creative, interesting, and magnetic. Sometimes, trying something new is the best reminder to yourself that there are still sides of you left to discover and celebrate. If the asymmetrical skirt represents boldness and individuality, then the next style brings us back to the opposite: peace, comfort, and ease. I'm talking about the shift dress, a design that seems simple, but becomes a mirror of the calm, confident spirit of women after 50. Let's explore that together in the final part. The shift dress, fashion as a mirror of the soul. Have you ever grabbed a dress just because it was simple and easy, and then realized it actually made you feel more comfortable than anything else you owned? By the time we're in our 50s or 60s, we often think looking stylish means fussing over every detail. But the truth is, sometimes simplicity is the purest form of beauty. And no dress shows that better than the shift dress, straightforward, uncomplicated, yet incredibly refined. A true story, the dress that brought me back to myself. I once met a woman in her early 60s at a fashion workshop. She walked in wearing a plain beige shift dress. No fancy prints, no belt, no flashy accessories. At first glance, some people thought it was too plain. But then she stepped up to the stage to share her story, and the room went silent. The dress didn't make her stand out because of its color or shape. It highlighted her calm confidence. I'll never forget what she said. "At this age, I don't need clothes to hide me or to show me off. I just need them to help me feel like myself." That moment changed how I saw the shift dress. It wasn't plain. It was enough. Why the shift dress works beautifully for women at 50-60. Absolute comfort. The shift doesn't cling, doesn't squeeze. It lets your body breathe. You can walk, sit, or move freely without worrying about wrinkles or tight seams. Natural coverage. Our bodies change with time, waists soften, hips shift. The clean, straight cut of the shift dress smooths over those areas we'd rather not highlight, while still keeping the look light and graceful. Minimalist elegance. At this stage in life, beauty isn't about complicated details. It's about balance, harmony, and refinement. The shift dress embodies the philosophy of less but better. Easy to style for any mood. For a casual look, a cotton shift with flat sandals. For elegance, a silk shift with a long necklace and kitten heels. For a touch of creativity, a linen shift in neutral tones with a patterned scarf. Practical tips for colors, fabrics, and accessories. Colors. Cream, beige, light gray, classic and pure. Olive or navy, strong and timeless. Wine red or deep plum, bold choices for special occasions. Fabrics. Cotton linen blends, cool and easy for everyday wear. Crepe or silk, soft drape, perfect for dressier moments. Lightweight tweed, cozy and stylish for fall and winter. Accessories. A slim belt to gently define the waist. A long scarf, statement necklace, or pearl earrings to add depth. Shoes. Loafers for comfort, strappy sandals for femininity, or low heels for height without strain. The quiet power of the shift dress. The shift dress doesn't try to make us look younger, nor does it try to turn us into someone we're not. Instead, it quietly says, "This is me, a woman with experience, calm, and completeness." At 50 or 60, what we seek isn't flashiness, it's balance, and the shift dress is the perfect symbol of that balance. Not too much, not too little, just right. Every time you slip into a shift dress, remember, it's more than an outfit. It's a mirror of your soul. It reflects your ease, your confidence, and your quiet belief that, I am beautiful in my own way, and I am enough. And there we have it, the 6 timeless styles. The elegant A-line, the gentle wrap, the playful pleated midi, the flowing maxi, the bold asymmetrical, and finally, the serene shift. Each one isn't just fashion, it's a message. A reminder that age doesn't limit beauty, it deepens it. My dear friends, if you remember only one thing today, let it be this. Fashion isn't about holding on to youth. It's about enriching your beauty at every stage of life. If this conversation inspired you, I'd love to invite you to join me here on Bold After 50, a space where we don't just talk about clothes, but about confidence, lifestyle, and the joy of embracing beauty from the inside out at 50, 60, and beyond. Hit subscribe, and let's keep finding new reasons each week to love and celebrate ourselves. Because women after 50 aren't fading into the background. We are the masterpiece, rich with color, depth, and confidence, ready to shine brighter than ever.